1 Maccabees chapter 8. Then Judas learned of the reputation of the Romans, that they were mighty and behaved well toward all who made a pact with them. They could ensure friendship with as many as came to them, indeed, because they were of great strength. People also told him of their warfare and the courageous works they were doing in Gaul, how they conquered them and imposed taxes on them. They also reported what they had done in the country of Spain to take control of their silver and gold mines, and how they dominated the entire region by their careful planning and forbearance. Although the area was a great distance away, the Romans also defeated kings who challenged them from around the world until they subdued them and struck a deadly blow against them. But the others paid them taxes each year. They battled and soundly conquered Philip and Perseus, kings of the Macedonians, and others who stood up against them in war. They further conquered Antiochus, the great king of Asia, who went to war against them with 120 elephants and cavalry and chariots and a massive army. But his troops were destroyed by them. They captured him alive and ordered that he and those who would rule in the future should pay large taxes along with hostages. They also took from him the countries of India, Media, and Lydia. Then they gave some of the best of all these territories to King Eumenes. The Greeks also plotted to come against them, but this became known to the Romans, and they sent one of their generals against them. He fought with them, and many wounded fell, and the Romans took their wives and children captive. They robbed them, took their land, pulled down their fortresses, and have to this day enslaved them. They crushed and captured the remaining kingdoms and the islands, as many as would oppose them. But they secured a relationship with their friends and those people who relied on them. Thus they conquered rulers far away and nearby. As many as had heard of their reputation feared them. Those the Romans desired to help and to raise up as kings they establish, and those kings they wish to depose they depose, for they have great power. But despite all this, none of the Romans had donned a crown or vested in purple, so as to be magnified by it. Instead, they formed a council for themselves, and 320 senators constantly deliberate concerning the people, to help them behave in an orderly fashion. They trust one man to govern them for a year and to rule over their land. Everyone heeds this one leader, and there is no jealousy or strife among them. Now Judas appointed Eupolemus, the son of John, son of Achos, and Jason, the son of Eleazar, and dispatched them to Rome to build friendship and an alliance and to free their people from a yoke of bondage, because they realized the Greek kingdom was subjecting Israel to total servitude. So they journeyed to Rome, a very long trip. When they came to the Senate chamber, they said the following: Judas also named Maccabees, his brothers, and the Jewish people sent us here to you to build an alliance and have peace with you, that you may enlist us as your friends and allies. The proposal pleased the Senate, so this is the copy of the message they issued in reply, inscribed on bronze tablets and sent to Jerusalem, to be kept there as a record of peace and friendship. May it be well with the Roman people, and the Jewish nation shall respond wholeheartedly as their allies, as the occasion may dictate. If war comes first to Rome or to any of their allies in all their dominion, the Judean nation shall act as their allies, wholeheartedly, as the occasion may dictate to them. As to any enemy who wages war, the Jews shall not donate or supply grain, weapons, money, or ships, as Rome has stated, and they shall honor these commitments without getting anything in return. Similarly, should war break out first against the Jewish nation, the Romans shall freely respond as their allies, as is appropriate for them. Further, no grain, weapons, money, or ships shall be given to allies of the enemy, as Rome has decided, and they shall hold to these obligations and do so with no deception. Thus, the Romans offer a treaty with the Jews on these terms. If, after these agreements take effect, both parties should decide to add or subtract anything, they shall do as so by agreement, and whatever they add or subtract shall be binding. Now, regarding the evils Demetrius the king is doing to them, we have sent to him this word. If therefore they appeal to us against you again, we will defend their rights and oppose you, be it on the sea or on land.